Hey guys, good whatever afternoon. Yeah, it is Monday. It's almost 5 o'clock, and this is the first time I've been free in like 3 or 4 days. Yeah, I have been absolutely swamped for the last 72 hours or so. You see, I have to clear out of my country house temporarily while we have some contractors come in. So I've been packing and boxing and, well, basically uprooting my entire life the last 72 hours, and it's not done yet. But heck, I want to get out. I want to take a look around the city. It's a hot and sultry day, very humid. The air is very still right now because, well, I think we got some lightning coming. Yeah? The radar says that there's a nice little pocket of lightning and storms, a couple miles off to my right here, and it's more or less coming this way. Forecast is for afternoon rain showers. So we're just going to go out for a little ride, see what we can do on an electric bike in an electric storm as we go past the Vice President's house up there on the hill and the Embassy of Finland over here on the left. Ooh, pretty quiet. Oh yeah, it is Juneteenth today. Big holiday for government workers. So all the government agencies are closed. All the embassies are closed. And we have the city pretty quiet right now. Let's make our way down around the White House if we don't get soaking wet. See what's up down there. Okay, this is the Dumbarton Bridge, or Buffalo Bridge, with big buffalo statues. And it connects DuPont Circle, Embassy Row, into Georgetown. So we're crossing over Rock Creek again. There you can see the buffaloes. This bridge is actually pretty cool. It's built on a curve. It's not a straight bridge. The road actually curves, and they've got the headdresses of Native Americans carved into the side down at Rock Creek below. It's one of the prettier bridges in Washington. All right, let's get up to the street and then we'll cut down into G-Town. All right, into the quaint little side streets of Georgetown, where even the smallest home is going to run you $1 million. Yeah, I'm not kidding. And the big ones, the big ones can just rack up the millions. But yeah, these little houses, these little tiny, these are duplexes too. Yeah, each duplex is like $1 million each side. Where are we at? 28th Street? 28th Street's boring. Let's go down another block into the East Village a little bit more. Hey, let's go see where I used to live. You want to do that? We haven't been down this road in a long time. Let's go down another couple blocks here on O Street. Coming, nope. Secretary Mayorkas of Homeland Security lives up there. Like 29th and P, I think it is. Maybe 30th and P. I think it's 30th and P. We'll see if there's a big bodyguard vehicle. No. Yeah, it's right down there with that cone in that black car. And Mayorkas lives there. So this is 30th and O. Important to me personally. After I finished law school, I moved into the basement of that red house right there. I lived there for a few months. Before I went to law school, I lived over in this gray house with the American flag, 3024 O Street. So, bracketed my law school career living on this road. It's kind of cool. Let's go. This is the Episcopal Church here in Georgetown, and this was the first COVID outbreak in Washington, D.C. There was an outbreak of COVID detected there. I think the pastor was one of the guys who got it from a conference, and there was all sorts of big mucky mucks attending church there, and COVID spread from there. And literally within 3 or 4 days of the COVID outbreak hitting there, my kid's school shut down for the next 2 years. Now my son goes to technically an Episcopalian school, so there was a lot of cross-pollination between the parishioners there and my son's school parents. We're down here. This house, not this one, but I think this one here, that was Henry Kissinger's place. Yeah, Henry Kissinger used to live right there, here on Dumbarton Street. 30th and 31st. Pretty cool. Now this used to be a hospital during the Civil War. It has just been sold for like 15 million, and they're turning it into 18 luxury condominiums. Pretty insane. I looked at buying this house 20 years ago. This little one on the corner right there, that was $500,000 20 years ago. It's well over $1 million now. Oops, I guess I missed my chance. All right, let's go down this street some more. You know, George Will, the commentator, I think he lives right here, or he did live right in this last house here in the bricks, down here by M Street. I'm not sure if he still lives here. Ah, red light. That sucks. So this is M Street. M as in Mary, usually crazy and busy, but like I said, it's a holiday. I did a right turn, then I did a U-turn, and now I'm making another right turn. So I don't think I technically ran the red light, though I did make a lot of turns. Let's go down to the waterfront, yeah? Let's go see where Nancy Pelosi lives, yeah? So we saw the Venezuelan ambassador's pad. That's right now we're on the C&O Canal here in Georgetown. And that's the Venezuelan embassy. And I just saw something. Let's go back and take a look, because I think I just saw the canal boat making its way through a dock, a lock. Let's swing back up to the canal, yeah? I don't think it's going to come all the way down, but it might. It might come through. I think it might come through this lock. Going through the other lock. There it is. The canal boat. Oh no, they went through a lock and now they're positioning the boat to disembark the passengers. So you can see those boat handlers struggling against the mighty current of the C&O Canal. That's a joke, by the way. And then they're gonna boarding or unboarding, disembarking. Lots of tourists on the canal boat today. So the canal boats run during the summertime. If you want to take a tour the old side of Georgetown, you can take a tour on this canal boat. On my right over there is Baked and Wired, which is a bakery and a coffee shop, which has some of the most amazing cinnamon rolls in DC, but they only sell them on the weekends. Yeah, so Saturday, Sunday, if you're in Georgetown, Baked and Wired, get the cinnamon rolls. They're like $6 each though, but man, they're really, really good. They also have massive cupcakes. And I'm told the coffee's pretty good. I'm not a coffee drinker, but some of the guys I know who are addicted to caffeine, that's their regular jaunt to get their jolt of caffeine. All right, let's go under this freeway here, the Whitehurst Freeway, and go say hi to Nancy. There we go. So this is the Washington Harbor Complex. This is an extraordinarily expensive, massive condominium and office project. And this is where Nancy Pelosi lives, yeah? She lives up in one of the condos on the roof up here. I think it cost like $5 million for her place. I looked at a place, it was like 2 bedrooms and it was like $2 million. I was like, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Oof. But Nancy lives there, a bunch of other diplomats live there. It's a pretty choice address. Let's see who's around the corner. This is the embassy of, oh, I can never remember who's here. Liechtenstein, maybe, something like that. And then this is the Swedish embassy, and the Norwegians rent out a couple floors. So the Norwegians are moving up to the ambassador's house in their new building. Oh, what's going on here? Got a DC police boat out in the water, probably just doing a patrol, unless somebody flipped over. That'd be kind of interesting. Alrighty, there you can see that storm cloud I've been talking about. Yeah, it's not bad, is it? It's a pretty decent one. And we are out on the waterfront of Georgetown. There's a crew out there, stroke. There's a bunch of ducks down here. So there's a police boat out there, some fishermen, a couple taxis, water taxis that take you to other parts of the city. That's the Key Bridge way back there, behind those storm clouds. And over there is Roslyn, Virginia, all those skyscrapers on the Virginia side, where the height limit of DC doesn't apply. Up ahead, though, you do see the Kennedy Center. Yeah, it's right over there. Let's go down by the Kennedy Center and make our way over to like the monuments and stuff. Yeah. So there's those storm clouds that we're kind of running away from. They're not actually coming this way. They're kind of going up to the north, where I started the bike ride. So feeling generally pretty safe. Let's go down on this waterfront bike path. Pretty nice out here. Oof. Except for the bugs. Oh, my phone's ringing. Better answer it. Okay, guys, now we're down by the Lincoln Memorial Beach Volleyball. Yeah, this is where anyone could come out and play a game of beach volleyball. That team there is getting clobbered. I was watching them a bit. I've been on the phone with my wife the last 5 minutes or so. Now, these were poorly maintained beach volleyball pits until COVID, and then they decided they were going to shut it down during COVID. And they rebuilt all of these with nice, pretty sand, new nets. And they come out here with like leaf blowers and blow all the sand back every night. It's pretty posh. Okay, let's go down this way and check out the Lincoln from down below. Whoa, low bridge. This is the scariest part of the bike ride here, because you get really close to the cars. And they drive like it's a freeway, even though it's a parkway in the cities. So that's the steps behind the Lincoln Memorial. Nobody really uses them today. There's the Lincoln Memorial up above it. You can just see the top. We'll go around the other side so you get a clearer view. And there's a Memorial Bridge heading over to Arlington Cemetery from Washington, D.C. All right, one more time into the narrow bits. Whew. There's a jet going into Reagan National. Whoa. Okay, as we ride up this little sidewalk, should get a nice view of the Lincoln Memorial straight up ahead. Now, the fences are for a major renovation that's going on under the Lincoln Memorial. The Lincoln Memorial is built on silt, so they had to go down, I don't know, 30, 40 feet. They have this giant chamber under the Lincoln Memorial to hold up the building. And you used to be able to see it. They used to have a window, but then they closed access to that window so you couldn't see what was underneath. But now they're going to massively renovate that area underneath. I don't know, they're going to put in like a visitor center or something like that. Should be pretty cool. Guys selling drinks, people taking selfies, tourists by the water. Oh, hey, we got an ambulance up at the World War II Memorial. Probably someone having a medical emergency, but we can go check it out. See the blinky lights down there. And that's a protest that's been going on for about 30 years on POW M&As. They sort of take advantage of the 24-hour protest rule so that they can sell their little souvenirs and whatnot right here. And they've been making a good business for 20, 30 years doing that. All right, let's go down, right along the reflecting pool up to the World War II Memorial. Trees here are really pretty. Here we go. Only problem here is that bugs. You get a lot of bugs come down here. And like at nighttime when you ride on this, the bugs just like, it's pretty evil. Alrighty, so we're arriving up at the World War II Memorial. We got a fire engine and some Capitol or Park Police. Probably a pedestrian incident. Something like that. Yeah, I don't even have an ambulance. They have a guy bandaged up getting into a police car. Oh, they're watering down something too. It's a bit odd. Got a little wash down here. Oh, maybe somebody fell. Okay, so it looks like the fire truck was washing down. Somebody who just slipped or something. Nothing major. He drove off in a police car, not an ambulance. Just saw two folks from Dallas, Texas, I believe. They're people who watch. Thank you very much for stopping and saying hello. And I hope you have a good trip here in Washington. I'm going to spin over to the White House now. I don't think anything's going on. Biden's in California till Wednesday. But we've got the state visit of the Indian president on Thursday. And they've been doing all the setup down at the White House. So let's go take a look and see what we can see. Yeah? Boy, you got a good view of all those dark clouds up that way. Look at that. It's like that's the edge of the rain right there. Yeah? Happy, wet. Happy, wet. And it goes around this direction. All right, let's spin up across the ellipse. So up on the roof of the White House. I don't know if you guys can see it with this camera, but just did a shift change. We can see the counter sniper team coming down and a new team going up, setting up their spotter scopes and whatnot. I don't know how many hours they do up there. Probably a couple hours before they get just sunburned and baked and decide to come on down. All right, let's go up to the ellipse and we'll swing over to the south side of the White House, the south lawn, where the big tent has gone up for the state dinner on Thursday night, which I am not invited to. Say la vie. So there is the tent, you can see.
How did you get out?
It's going to be pretty big. And over there is the south lawn. Ooh, I can hear the thunder. So we got the party rental trucks here, bringing in the tent supplies. I don't know if we're going to get a helicopter on Wednesday because of all the stuff that's got to be set up for the visit. They're going to have a stage out there and everything like that. I suspect we'll see a motorcade Wednesday rather than Marine One. See, the Indian flags are up on East Executive. And over here, the truck that does nothing is plugged in and recharging for the next time it has to do something, which means that something is going on. For the truck that does nothing most of the time, unless something is going on, and then the truck that does nothing does something. So let's go up the bike lane. So you guys got a nice view of the Treasury building's renovation project that's going on the south side of the building. They just the other day put up scaffolding on the north side, and I assume they'll put up these kind of nets, protection nets on the north side. But you know what, let's go take a look. It's only up this hill a little bit. I'm kind of hungry. I haven't had anything to eat today. Pennsylvania is open through the maze of bollards. And over here you got a little bit of construction going on. You can see the scaffoldings. They haven't built them as tall as they have on the other side. And I got time. Let's go down onto Pennsylvania Avenue. Well, you can still see the line there, right? Where the clouds start and the clouds end. It's pretty mental, yeah? Oh, there's all the Indian flags all along Pennsylvania Avenue set out for the welcome.
I'm the truth conductor.
Truth conductor
I'll be the
playing.
black issue of DC. All right, you want to find out who I am? DCBlackTours.com.
DCBlackTours.com. Maybe I should take that tour. Take Truth Conductor, take me on a tour sometime. Alrighty, let's go over by Blair House. Blair House still has an American flag. I don't know if Modi's staying there. I think he is. Then I'll put up an Indian flag when that's all set up. Well, let's get a picture. So those are public fixing stations for your bicycles. If your bike needs help, you can pull over at one of those and get it sorted out. You know what? Let's take a quick spin over to BLM Plaza because they had a lot of Juneteenth celebrations on the BLM Plaza earlier today. And I can see from the police vehicles that it's still closed. So let's go see if there's any activity at BLM Plaza tonight. Okay, so this is BLM Plaza, Black Lives Matter Plaza. They've got some booths set up today. They got kids out here playing, but generally pretty quiet. It was a big march earlier today, but it's all over now. I think the mayor came out and spoke. Lots of t-shirt sellers. It's not a holiday unless you get a t-shirt. Alright, so not quite as busy as it was earlier today. Oh, I got some go-go stuff. Go-go is the music of Washington, D.C., basically. D.C. is famous for go-go music and go-go concerts. So whenever there's an outdoor event, you can be sure there's a go-go band playing. Down into the system we go. Six-car train arriving. Lights blinking mean the train's arriving now. If we turn around, we should see it. Yep. That's one of the old cars, 3000 series. These are really old and really nasty. 2000, oh man, that's super old. We'll deal with it. Okay, that was pretty quick. Get us up to this neighborhood, and we'll head up out and get a scooter or something. That's a 7000 series. That's the newest train cars, but also the ones that were just taken out for a design flaw, which messed up the metro for like 5-6 years. But they're cleaner and more modern than this train that I just ran on. Well, that's a pretty quiet Friday, Juneteenth holiday in Washington, D.C. I'm on a scooter now after my little subway jaunt. I'm going to go home. We're probably going to go out and get some, I don't know, Thai food, Vietnamese. We'll figure something out. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I will be back probably tomorrow, definitely Wednesday, Thursday for sure, and, well, Friday. You guys can catch me. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.